Spiral Effinity by L.T. Zupan. Read by L.T. Zupan. Published by Leo Thomas Zupan IV. This book is a work of fiction. Names, characters, places, and incidents either are products of the author's imagination or are used fictitiously. Any resemblance to actual events or locales or persons, living or dead, is entirely coincidental. Copyright 2017 by Leo Thomas Zupan IV. All rights reserved. No part of this book may be reproduced or transmitted in any form or by any means, electronic or mechanical, including recording, or by any information storage or retrieval system without the written permission of the publisher, except where permitted by law. These writings began in the midsummer of 2009 and were published in paperback and ebook formats in the late fall 2009. Spiral Effinity. Offered to all with faith. Almost no one supported this book's creation directly, but here goes anyhow. To myself, for believing in myself. To my mother, Cheryl Zupan, thank you a millionfold. To Ariel Dufault and Rochelle, for a bunch of reasons that could be expressed right now with a bunch of words. To my father, Leo III, for infinite reasons. To Kevin, for many reasons. To Brian, who has no middle name and is ahead of his game. To Haruka, for the effort and the eyes as a beginning. To LA. To Sergio and Summer, with hopes of a beautiful wedding for the lovely couple. To Deco, for many reasons related to support and friendship. And if I don't have a girlfriend, or three by the time you're reading this, something is not okay. Also, to my parents for understanding me yet again. To Economy for coming back to its former abusers, thank you. To Tim and Breezy and Potato. Chalupa balls. To Audrey for financial support on a primarily indirect level. To Kathy for financial support on a primarily direct level. To Ruth for light shed in the company of me, among other reasons. To Ramon and Tara, Blake and Sarah, thank you and sorry. To Mark Girth, 'cause he's badass. To David Newsom, of course. To Mortis, because they are best. To my sweet laptop, and the mama who gave to me. To Marilyn Manson, Anthony Kiedis, Death Cab for Cutie, Kelly Alley, and Tori Amos, whom I love beyond repair. Thanks to Michael and Ivan with footnotes, and with undying love with a capital L. To Matt and Brianna. To Samwise. To the Gypsies and the Maltese. To Sandra, who actually did support this book directly. To Mike Wise for massive defense and freedom fighting. To smoked heroin, crystal methamphetamine, Adderall, alcohol, and OxyContin. To lighters, pills, clubs, and bars, but most of all to Adderall. Sweet, sweet Adderall. Quote, and the next day Eos spoke unto his growing beard. End quote. Austin Osman Spare. Spiral Effinity Book Preface. Alright, people. As Pseudo promised, I am back. This time, I would like to speak on my adventures during my first trip to NYC. Please enjoy. This trip was a business trip. My mission was to go to a 4-day conference right next to Times Square. I went with 4 individuals. We arrived and I was indeed impressed by the magnitude of the city, as well as the feelings and perception of surging that swelled up in me on the way to my destination. I took a nap and went to dinner with Kimmer. So far, everything seemed the same as the 614. I broke off solo and walked through Times Square. It was amazingly crowded, but otherwise unremarkable. Beforehand, a friend of mine, Blake, told me to go to Greenwich Village, and he said it would be my type of place. So I went to Washington Square Park in the Village. There were people I was supposed to be scared of. There were also many musicians there. I sat around and then walked to an exceptional tea house. I bought cigars, got a palm reading, and drank tea. When I returned to the park, I called so-and-so and sat by the center fountain talking. I told so-and-so that so far I was not as amazed as I thought I would be by NYC. Of course, that was because that was about change. I hung up the phone and smoked. A few musicians collected next to me, and the music was surprisingly good. A man... Wait. Oh yeah, and author's note. So-called author. I've decided to speak ... after each title of each piece so the listener can know where each new piece begins. I have decided to say this is the end at the end of each piece, so the listener knows that it's the end of the piece. It's also a partial homage to Jim Morrison. Well, I shouldn't say partial. A simultaneous homage. With the exception of Chapter 1, which is its own separate thing. Chapter 1. Love. Meeting. "Hello," he said. "What are you going to say?" she said back. How's your night going?" "Is that really what you're going to say?" "Well, what should I say?" Pausing, she smirked a little, leaving him in that uncomfortable hanging zone where it's hard to pull thoughts into your brain and your charisma is tested. At this exact moment, something clicked for both of them. "I mean, what do you want to talk about?" Already in love with her and the unspeakable qualities in and around her huge black pupils and blue eyes that triggered an almost painful high-pitched longing and adoration, aching for union, deepened connection, and things we have now words for yet. Maybe tones, but no words so far. He knew what he thought at that moment about the word love, but more, he knew what he felt. "What took you so long?" she spoke. "To find your way back. That's what I want to talk about." She looked deeper as she spoke. "It's what something wanted, I guess. I always tell myself it wasn't me," he said. She never saw him die. That's what bothered her the most. Though she knew it didn't bother him. That was just his nature. And like everything else, she loved that about him. In all those years, they never fought. Not even once. If people believed it, it would have showed them it was, in fact, possible. They stood there and stared at each other, speechless, thoughtless, and without drive. What's your name? They called me Isa. Will. They connected hands and he pivoted her thin wrist around with the most care and grace his boxy male form would allow and could muster, leaning forward while slightly genuflecting. He kissed her hand on her fingers, right below the knuckles, staring at her until his lips touched her skin, which he closed his eyes for. It was a mix of many emotions and many things beyond describable feeling. Would you like to go walking tonight? She asked, like it was just any other night. They were on the corner when they met. Gray stones formed the corner, as well as the general color of the connecting strip of buildings, backdropping their rebirthing, their reunioning. They stood up on a street like New York City and many other towns, and picked up to walking. The town was boisterous and excited with weekend alcohol discoveries as old and repetitive as time. People popped out, around, and circulated in human-animal swirls as they walked along. After a few blocks of moving silently and weaving through people in elegant unison, the various traffics died down and became quieter. He thought about turning to her and hugging her and holding her tight in an embrace he couldn't exist outside of. She thought about how silly her unsure dialogue was, nervously jumbling her mind around. She was grateful it was easy for her to notice it, these past few years especially, after a decade of stress dominating on its whim. Thoughts entered her mind about the meaning and magnitude of the last 10 minutes, and she allowed the thoughts to flow in and out largely unnoticed, as they had no grace and their love had no words. They walked on. I almost stopped believing in you. I did stop, several times, she replied. As her words reacted in them, they turned and stared into each other. They sat down in sync. The outside world nearly faded away entirely. They started crying without sounds. As the intensity grew, their eyes were repelled from the power of it. Too much, too fast. Both of them knew. Neither were omniscient, but they knew a thing or two, like the first time they met, centuries ago, in different bodies and different times. As they stood up, he moved around to her left side and held her hand. Do you want something to drink? There's a place right up here I like. Both of them forcing themselves to let their minds court. Good. The only places I know are on the strip, she said with a slight, cute vulnerability. It's called Viga's. It's a real nice place. I like it. One of my favorite places downtown. Where are you from? Savannah. Not too bad. The corners of his mouth moving up. Yeah, it could have been worse. I mean, hell, I thought I was going back there in a week. I mean, I'll still have to go back, tie up loose ends. She fidgeted a little and then surged with emotion. I've missed you so much. So much time. Hoping it wasn't just my imagination. He said, his voice breaking on the last word. Well, the waiting's over. She smiled. He couldn't help it. He snapped. He grabbed Issa with a hand on her lower back and pulled her gently and quickly into his arms. They held each other as tight as they could for as long as they could, crying silently, smiling and shaking. People walking by, gawked from the magnetism. Eventually they pulled back and looked straight ahead. After pausing to catch themselves, they walked on to the shop. We should be alone tonight, she said. You read my mind. I knew you'd say that. Smiling again. We're almost here, he continued. After a moment, what have you done with your life? God, I miss how you talk. No one has that version of the truth. I've been married, and I've floated from job to job. I was back in school again for therapy until today. I've never found school very therapeutic. No, far from it, she smiled and scooted closer to him, to be cradled while they walked. As they got close, Issa asked, "Oh, so it's a coffee shop." Bar/coffee. Oh, so can I get espresso beans saturated in vodka, encased in chocolate? It would disturb me if you couldn't. She broke down. How can this happen out of nowhere? Years, a lifetime. And then out of nowhere? What a sick joke. Are you just gonna get pushed out again one day? The same way? I can't go through it again. I can't. and she broke down into sobs and glitched speech. He held her, of course, and consoled with energy more than words. I feel the same way. We don't control this. At least we haven't. I don't know anything except I'm with you now, and I feel as I always have. We don't know anything. It's just the way God likes to keep jabbing at us. I don't know. I know, she said, recovering and sniffling. Let's just go get some toffee. I just had to get that out. I'm sure there's more freakouts to come. Get out what you need to. You've always been beautiful when you cry anyways. I'm getting fat caffeine ice. The first night. One. I should have got what you got. It's pretty damn tasty, he said, automated. So what are we gonna do? He asked. Not tonight. Not just tonight, yeah. What do you do anyways? She asked flatly. Spend money. Smiling. What does that mean? Well, I would only say it that way to you, of course. I have money, or we have money now, and I'm lucky enough to not work. Just kind of float around, pursue my passions, etc. Well, that's nice. Has it always been this way? Pretty much, Since I've grown up, so to speak. I did a lot of work when I was younger. I don't mind work too much. I just like it to be work that matters, you know? Well, what good fortune? When's it gonna run out? Probably never. I don't usually tell people about it, though, you know. Changes things. Yeah, I'd imagine. So what about your passion? He gave little bunny ear quotes with his hand. Art. The world in my paintings. I want to live there. Sometimes. What do you paint? Well, it's a place, like I said. I go there and paint what speaks to me. The things and parts and friends and creatures that bring up feelings and memories I ache for. He might have been there at some point in your existence. You could see some one day. Tell me what you think, what you feel. God, it's really nice to be able to even find these words from company. You know how it is. Some people you can't. Well, most people. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'd like that. I get the feeling I haven't been there. To that place you talk about. But I think I would like to. It sounds strange and nice. It is. It's very much the idea or feeling of something like violet blue. But a lot of other stuff, too. Hard to put into words, she said. When do you think you were there? You men and when, I tell you. It's nice being here with you finally. It feels like it's only been a day or two. I know what you mean. She sat there, twiddling her blonde, longish hair with thick, sparse, dropping spiral curls, like a golden fountain from follicles and chalky scalp, soft, imbuing the physical of her angelic heart. Blue eyes looking around in a sort of calm, bobbing fashion, occasionally anchoring back on Will, as well as Will. He took in the atmosphere and distinguished himself with crossed legs, coffee, smoke. It was habit he started to enjoy, and somehow managed to still enjoy. He looked at her regularly with different energies, feelings. Excited, mellow, something like a respectful precursor to arousal, teary love, and longing. Ultimately, in his oscillations, peace was what he kept running through. Because he needed it. He knew she needed it. And the situation, if it could even be called that, demanded it. Though it never demanded anything, with its subtle delicacy, various other oscillations. His awareness of his workings was fairly constant, as was hers, yet they both had the wisdom, or perhaps age, to be guided and focus on, or grow, the experiences and feelings they liked. Doing what their soul suggested to their mind. Well, I do love to travel. He picked up after their pause. Done with it for a while now, at least a year. I used to enjoy casual sex, fine dining, drugs, etc. And I guess I don't dislike that now, but it's just not the urge it was. And fullness really overcomes blankness, I've noticed. With time, of course. What else? I was very mentally spiritual. But really it's all about music and experience for me now. But for me, lately, has become more for us. He motioned with his hands to include the world. I do like art, though, too. I painted and drew, so on, for a few years. It was just really an extended hobby, though. For you, it's one of your focal points, or something like that. I can tell. So anyways, yeah, it's all music for me now. Can't take a break, really, until it's rolling good and growing on its momentum. I don't think it'll be too long, though. I've put a lot of time to get into this home stretch. Music, like how? Singing, vocals, other stuff, but really singing is the focus. Yeah, What kind of music? I'll sing it to you one day. I'd like that. Even before you were here, you were amused with me. Another pause. God damn it, he muttered. What is it? That same old thing. Where I start to feel what it's on the brink, and the times we could have, and the way it could, probably might. It makes me so happy. And so, he held back, breaking. Her smiling back. It's okay. Another shift. Their converge separation dance pivoted with her last statement. But beyond that, a goosebump, energetic surge started stirring subtly within and around their table, and a darkness grew. Not one of fear, but intensity. The entrance to the patio told them to look. A dry leaves hurricane or whirlpooling up, perhaps on some kind of brick road feeling, 3-4 feet in the air, or something like that. There was an undeniable presence, and event approached. Most people would probably have automatedly nervous and maybe uncomfortable, jittered and frantic, while pretending not to be. Their speech and energy sort of steamrolled and pushed down any, at first seemed scary, potential. But Issa and Will were stupid and smart, depending on the fate that would become, as it always does. The stirring down calmed down in order to grow. They calmed enough as well to look at each other with signification. 4 a.m. They had no thoughts, just a collected perceptibility. Will did the only reasonable thing he could do at a time like this. He reached out to his cigarettes, which were always strong, and took one out. Issa motioned for one. He stuttered for a quarter second and then moved on, as he sensed it had definitely been at least a year or two for her in smoking. But, knowing her, she wouldn't jump right in anyways. She pulled one out and put it non-dramatically between her dark and heavily red lipstick lips. He lit his, then hers. They had time to inhale once each. Suffice to say, it was a good drag. Two. A man walked through the entrance by the patio anticlimactically, and as they looked back again. For a split second, all the people in movement around him stopped, froze, like a pause on the world. Just a split of a second, almost to make a point, but not the way we humans make points. He was wearing an all-black suit with strange, subtle collar and strange, subtle cuffs. Slightly Latin-looking, the suit was. He was almost short, but with more of an average height. He walked towards their table, looking ahead, which avoided eye contact. And he approached their table. Is this seat taken? No. Do you mind if I sit for a moment? No, of course not. I've always liked pleasantries, moreover politeness, I suppose. Are you? She asked. Yes. But only in several senses, of course. He smiled, almost chuckling. It was a worm thing that caused his entire face to not transform so much, but to grow. The spike of love, or belonging, she felt, spiked right as he smiled the same way towards Will for a split second. Perhaps out of politeness, but probably more than perhaps. I can't be here long. But I'm sure it will be long enough. We can always meet again later. For longer, you know. The same smile and experience, only more intense. They did everything they could to stay centered and go into a certain measure of peace. It felt as though they would miss something if they became giddy or not fully composed, and rush into their words and actions from thought instead of the purity this situation deserved. Why? Why did it deserve anything in the first place? Well, that was always unexplainable, as sacred feelings and deep, true urges nearly always are. I like the feeling of a long journey. I've liked it for a while. He continued. Tears of triumph. Apparent horror to allow joy. Discovery. And your sweetheart, my loves. Oh, Will, now you're making me want to sing again, he said, wry and smiling. Anyways, you've got something here. Don't let it get away. I've sent you as examples, along with anyone who will listen. No one has for a while. His radiance shifted down to a sorrow he hid. It punched tears out of all three of them. Automated, silent, natural, communal. What can we do? She asked, and felt foolish and confused with herself for even asking. Yeah, you can. I miss you so much, Will blunted, not looking at anyone as he spoke. He suddenly cared if people around them heard. and any other time he would have been angry with who this man was. A few seconds later, he's written many songs about that foolish anger. Now he knew it had been given to him as a gift. The man in the suit looked at Will. Stay strong. Your faith leads you to me. I have to go now. Why? She asked. Not about him leaving, that is. For the moment, you stop having the burden of carrying why. So we can show off sometimes. Not just for comedy. Though, you know, the truth is beyond your words. You'll be fine. The hard part is over. Have pity on my brothers, please. They miss you. Will, I like that style. And he smiled with an awesome coolness. Especially where it's going. He stood up and kissed Issa's hand while kneeling. I've always loved you, woman. There's so much more than us, you know, he said as he glanced at Will. And then back to Issa, he said, distance is not between us. He gave Will a soft but firm, masculine best friend energy, as pure as all of his other gestures. Kneeling a last time, he clasped their hands together on the table. He covered theirs with his. The man bent his head down, and a lock of dark hair extended. He touched his forehead on their holding, and cried with a few quiet gasps. Lifting his head silently, thank you. I hope the rest of your night is relaxed and enjoyable. I'll see you again. I don't see how I couldn't. Smiling, he walked silently and nondescriptly away, saying good evening to the hostess on his way out. She stared at him as he turned the corner away and out of vision. The couple remained together at the table, closed eyes with their hands together. Duplicity. Unity. 1. They exchanged telephone numbers. They said very little, naturally, close to exhaustion, but a good exhaustion. Within minutes of the man in black's departure, they separated and agreed to call each other soon. Issa went back to a hotel room, and Will to another. They were happy to be apart and eager to meet again at the same time. Chapter 2. Clear, foggy quintess. Soliloquy. Dash dash dash. AKA. God damn it. Who the fuck has gotten over getting over duality? And I'm getting the fuck over this. Will I ever finish editing this? You understand me. You have a boyfriend. Stop buzzing, not you, the fly. Do I really have to explain myself? Self? Every time. And you sense it gets, but it's a little too big for you mainly. Not physical level, fly, catching spider, my turn to do everything. Upper-handed buzzing, they eat it how it works, not nice, but fucking remarkable. Compliments cessation, basically. Crazy, I love you, he, it, she, said, God, me. Yeah, back to sex chases away, that's what nature does. The feeling I could very clearly elucidate, waste words and matriculate, articulate, create for you, me. I do it, for just like you, for you, too, thou. I love you, that fourth part, that way it was, chases byways. Every time we want to create the little struggle, energetic negotiation, unconscious, is for the teachers parents told us. You don't have exactly skill, practice, solid pattern, collegiate to make this amazing. Blow them away, they will get very quickly used to it and you're left to be unexpected and be a fuck up before you start. That's just what I tell myself and many others, except for the exceptions who don't tell themselves that I hate my trickery that gets you impressed. Because I don't doubt it works, and I get my fucking kudos, so, back. Yeah, reading minds, imagine what you don't know, the first bad you can, that prevails, veils, parallel, mirror, justify my story, manifest, don't manifest, bore, boat, tours, like it's bore. Should I be warned, worried, Hunter, Thompson, imagine, jealousy, power, I will do, explore, is what it's would do to get a word rearrangement. Me mad, mermaid, and it goes on and on, stop. I'm a peaceful man, I told you that. I already told you that. Just shut up and hate the games, I can't. Stay if you win, thrive, child is, ids, Game drama on games. You thrive, I say, childish, nervous. Layers of years keep it up, short lifespan, annoy, excuse, with instincts and parents to keep it for now and for them and for games I don't play. I'm tired of it. I grew out of it anyway. It's old news, you can imagine, and you can't blah blah blah. It goes again, and look at what you do too. Slamming doors, the whole family. Do you care if it's and when? And then you pain, learn in a park, suspicion, and you then let it go, your flames, and our tired hand. Bright avoid eyes as yelling mola derision. I said, let it go. Because body language covering, I guess, there was a time when I felt that way. Because it's a front, and a game, and then show me the little secret. Then that is in the thing, underneath, yeah. Sweet rain, man, little boy, let's get the check. Because it's phone games, smiling. Let me hide in just smiling. For you, for second time. Let me hide and go round, symmetrical. Comment, insults, compliment. McCann is old. Depression-based. You can take what you take. Move to an expansive level what you take. Next lever thing. See it. See what you see, don't see, and then have I watch what you don't see and it depresses. Regularity, techniques. Nice time to time, and it goes back round again. Huh. I wish it would just change. Oh, and you got a game. Great. Big man. Is it a loose situation, man? Moods are on my real thing. Tell me how the manifesto syrup's new reality. How it comes on my pancake. A yuck. Nasty feeling, twist reversals, comes down to just have it feel okay. And when you're let me down and when you don't. Tired old man's poetry goes on and da 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 da. So, bunch of reality noticers, all flaming around, sexual masquerading, like it's again in ball party mask, yes. And the old folks go, got things they fill, because that's right. And what it's used to when you don't understand, I told you by me. Then, because it's how used it to be different again, the same. I said when they don't understand, said it to you, them and me, him again. Chases like I said, see? Self-fulfills, not self-fulfills. Said. Told you so. Shit. Just chased away. As I said it was. Your smart, sick bones, this bores me, you, because you already got it, chases because. It's so hot, I'll get back. Like some fucking sick mating bullshit boundaries and other shit. I keep saying, but it's okay, I love you, I know where there's really an exciting plan all over, above, oh, underneath it. When I explored awareness at first, yes, it was real exciting, and no one else was doing it. Jaded. And now I'm hallucinating right catharsis ease to impress people back and clear my head out. I will accomplish. I have what I'm looking for. This world can't hope me. I'm going too sideways. If you don't. If you know what means. There was a time where I would never say such a thing. Such a way. With ugly old word sequence, I was pure in my innocent head, but actually, if you listen to the back of my brain, it's pretty much just how it works and not the other line. And that's what applies when this way has a lot of shit, actually. But I talk this way now, so whatever. I'll come back as it comes back. In cycles, whatever by cycles. Doesn't care. Get off creating quickly. Get it feels good, ill, calm down, organize, and give. You well all off too soon. Enough. But God damn it, get over this fucking thing. You don't even notice the beauty of creation. Another human being. You're jealous. Or lose some position or whatever. Just do the sense of how to appreciate and keep high or get off my fucking stage. Or we could all have a goddamn good time or learn each other like I fucking did. Or whatever, fuck the shut up man. Yeah, sideways. I'm getting stronger, whatever wisdom is, and not appearing too much to want a big deal. Because that's God forbid, and every day. I don't care who reads much. Watch this. Watch it come up, motherfucker. Truth. You can't you even remember. Yes, exactly. What I want, or whatever. Blah, 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 blah. Get that fire back. And you were right. I'm so fucking. Yes. I'm really good at. Really aware dynamis. How it gets started, build up with other people's beliefs. People not worry and think too much about it. This is all this shit. She wants to save me from the dark. Not really worry, but shoot myself. Foot. It's over, so I remember. When I was excited and automated like it, and you, I remember when I was. Golden water. Exponential. Golden water. I remember so jealous of kids, because of course it's easy in some ways. Can I help you? Give back energy and don't even see until it works. Out I get. Fucking vagina. On me. I'm sick of being so distant, I can't even remember when, what it was like, really. I used to hate my fucking friends because they don't really care if I get laid, which means so much more than laid. They actually actively fucked it up. I thought some am, but maybe it's really helping, I think. I.M. Just mad. They get better. S-E-X. And yes. When the woman's right in front of me, I'm like, whoa. But then I'm like, okay. Whatever exponential. You can't get possible past. Get any of these angles. Let me make myself very clear. You can get past some angles. Fucked my head up by being more aware than a mind can mind and mental process handles. Let alone car door or, oh yeah, crazy. Right. I think, you think, so crazy must so. Further complicate sexual aid, the compound the oldest trick in the book. As usual, not giving a damn would be like a nice cliche. Don't think it like, well, that's probably your meats, your metals, natural proclivity, trapping defense mechanism into my bottle of dualistic impossibility. If it's not clear in the angle of clarity or just an ick feeling, well, let's begin. Discriminate, trun, have a fun, party, turn it off party. Tron. Capitalize like all the letters you other fuckers are doing, just la la, la la la. Plunk along, ride world, wave you, just get what you want, cause that's what you're fucking sold out. Your soul. Two-way, the way, everyone frighteningly pressures other into the nervous. That's the way it works. Type spell this out, fucking shit. Well, fuck you. Not talking about my friends, by the way, as if you're reading this. Get T. Anyways, I'm not like disdain for selfish reason. No one wants to hear me complain because it's an outpour del rush guhelanometry deluge keep. Just me. Feeling out so you can. Somewhat clean. Most of them. Those top ones just do. Whatever is it is that it is anyways. Whatever. Yanger. Sex. So I have to have this. Happen to have this. Unique story. Well, that explains it all. Everything from aside to how. How of how. I am. All of this stuff comes back around position to in position like it's for why excuses go on for whatever and when you are greedy. This world is foul. More than for when you came back around from when. You did it when, after, with, and after the 80s. Ah. Sick of it, sick of it, sick of it, sick of it. A sick of it, sick of it, sick of it, sick of it. A sick of it, sick of it, sick of it, sick of it. Whatever. So add her all. Add her all. Just add her all. Relax, so drugs. Drugs. That's the cure for. Make music, I have a sneaking suspicion that's how they almost almost did it. Rich kids, you don't understand. It gives me drugs so I can feed me, and I really don't actually want to make a fucking awesome experience beyond what you've seen. So, give back or whatever fucking sea law. It would have been crazy, but I would have fucked you so hard. And yeah, you could have some sneaky bad mood shit, but if you weren't, you know, you would know. I would. Have, should've. When vampires suck. My throat is your fucking... so big all the way it filled you up, and you... heart expand, so you couldn't move. I... stunned little tiny creature, tinier. Someone not tiny, until I move. Slightly back and forth inside. And in, out, and in your... yeah, the head of my throbbing grossel. Like you think it's wrong, because that's how you shocked program species into see-through, weaker gender. Take it farther and further. As you can, because that's all you can ever done have. Hate to tell you, but you can fuck it all up if you want to. Be equals, fucking silence, those catch and on your being will. Force equality, not doing. It back is breaking. You want freedom, sex lessons, better bottle. When you could just learn, I bet you are. Maybe I'm saying that to be nice. I still don't hope. It's true you could. Change yourself instead, all that trumped reactionary layers type shit has a got over, get over it, I'm gonna. Get louder could always have. Bounce, but I'm still because we both don't get drunk. No, we really want the snake in the grass goes, come back. But whatever, that's something, little tiny moving. No, it's not old news, whatever, maybe M-O-V-I-N-G. Shiny glimmer, sparkle dew, fastness, short circ. Bring it to me, to life, you know I'm gonna. Head spin, the only thing. Stops the spectacle, awesome. Love is able, you show. Fucking show. Off. Glimmer fuck. Bedazzle who? Type shit is your jealousy. In growth limits cowardice if you choose to accept it unique. Ability is who else really has all those different overlapping layer realms. I do often think I'm the real one in experiment, whatever. Be self-efface it. Why do I have? Say that for well, accessing well. Temperance is actually crucential, crucible, crux, sigil, like you're building, wind progression, wind. Thanks, man. House power that offered. fair exchange, I would be aching. For placement when I was, eludes or whatever, I don't want to confuse you. Appear arrogant, like I truly know, you don't, or vice versa. Or whatever, truly though, Brianna, love ya. Accents and whatever, truly, do, da, da. My reconciliations bind luck no lesson. There is something afoot. Actually, Carless, I think. I wish the other girls knew in the past what I'm fucking accomplishment now. Fuck poetry every day, speech was right. Or at least she's badass, like a god weapon when she wants. And etc. when I like y'all already over type shit, she said, because repartation is type after I worked out bullshit. We knew better. Need to learn not to fuck people the wrong way unless I'm ready and know what I'm doing. And not then even. That would be bad. Place the world that would be, yeah. And then I met delightful people with milder workouts. Stuff on our ends, gifts, perfect symmetry, woven ends, type stuff. And I feel like I'm blowing more up every day. Hank's type stuff, thank you for what you've done, yeah. You really helped me. Suspicion allows me to work that one. So much to say, and you can't keep it from me. Under the surface, it can be crazy, energy reaction bubbles, kept youth from time patterns and cycled stuff, water on your own face. Because we all want it. Can I keep it together? The answer is yes. Or, rather, in a solid progression, absorbing revelations for tell myself yes and it changes it, or say it doesn't. Doesn't matter type stuff. What an interesting phrase, huh? Grasshopper aspectian. Spectre tra. Energy, yeah, that's a language tool, powerful thing, yeah. Mechanism. You can map out your own far-fetched, doesn't feel right vibe shit and go on and on when no one's listening. Clutch power feels like shit, not even just morally or whatever, but I think we knew that, and that's a lot of why we created morals in the first place anyways. Or you can stir up orgasms with emotion and experience if you can trick people into awesomeness their higher self likes. Anyways, or damn planes, paranoia, infinite evil, fear, terror, etc. Mother, I love you, I hope you love me. So anyways, they're little kids, I've said. Don't know what the fuck they're talking about. You can tell when the vibe tells you do. I really need to tell you this. I know when I don't get it and I get out of it, over it. Fucking laughable. Stop looking at it that you're right, whatever crazy you always were, a stupid little fuckling boy, demons, excitement, it's me, it's not cool, so fucking cool, I'm an angel, get back. Whatever, same old shit, impress, etc., whatever. I had those teachers, they knew better than me. I teach student duality cycle till the game gets old, over new. We could decide, always could, sort of, maybe completely complete me. I'll get back to that later. The never-ending story. Do. I found it's bester that way. Fucking non-stop mechanism explaining I'm crazy, drug-riddled, hollowed out, it never gets old, impress you. Emotions dance. Spiral on a spiral, cycles, circles, new information you tell me you might be. On to something, etc., blah blah blah. He says, so that's how I feel. And who's really crazy anyways, etc. Get my head back together so I can find her. He was smart enough to do that. Sell out. He's just a kid. Help him get her when the time is right. And I meet her in LA. Always imagining bad shit. First, that's why you're the kid anyways. Grow up. So she is, does she really? Run some things at the start of it, etc. Stealing, I don't care. Want to have some drama because you too stupid, choiceful, etc. whatever. To have a creative passion, beautiful, make a movie with stupid drama you say without words and without your body language. One day you'll get over it. That's why you're the kid. I hate to tell it like the way it is. There is no truth. They said anyways. They said. Nauseous, that's how I want to spell it. Spell. Placement have several meaning, like every many words in your everyday speech. Add humor and my mischief we will, and you it can be hard, yes. But if you serve, but wield, if I'm not sure, but I'm sure, yeah, you I want to have. Teach any and you have you use. What it if? 'Cause why? You should if you have. Should. If. If. You have. Should able to be when develop. Key prompt. So I shall suppose if whatever love you. Try to decipher that. Feels good. Doesn't feel too hot. When you explore one day, every day, but not every day, everywhere. What? Ever. Fucking Matt Damon, because I should am process if I'm figuring nonlinear space by myself to transprogress combustial non-linear compassion with a little and add a little urine sense of humor to wild it up. I know what sentences lack to one day it'll be that, or I'll be flat on your face. Who? So yeah, so noxious. Spell it right, so you can know I can spell. Projection, teach, impose, just how it works, theory, discover, discuss, truth. Really underneath some feeling I could call it truth, yeah sure, discover one day, soon. I'll just shut up and quit giving it and just know what I mean? Noxious. Or whatever, I can't quite spell it anyways. Slight of face, deplesh, intercrepit. They were on to it, places of ways to block the dream that knew how it would play when before it began just rediscovering our flows, deprecate back there from whatever simplest explanation, usually etc. whatever. It kinda changes here. I like this sad little Grace cunt. Can't compliment because you'll think sad to yourself. I'm too much expecting a say I'm good, too good, for when we all know who has pretty much should deep down when you rub it off, scrape off, I am the future, judgment. Yeah, we all have that same judgment in my point. Sick of teaching. Am I? Yes, I am. So I'm not really teaching in some ways, will say, because that tangents from the stocking Stop sticker, my fault, whatever. Faults. Anyways. Anyways. Okay. All I projected into am annoyed with that because it's not projection anyways. Capsulate two sides quickly to try to put it all down for whatever moving on. I don't like it or me and fascination with learning. Disassemblement of my own dislikings. To change world structures of my future, you could do it too, because that's how I feel I want to and earned it. Past karmas, I think, have to do with if you're playing like kids doesn't quite apply like it did in the commercials that one day forever for a waffle. Remember him? Warren, Ramon, Lauren. Had a good time, we did, for reverse structure spinning, suck circuit, so you can trick them to think, when that really means intuit, and he says, did you see how I did that when we really all don't, not everyone really know the way to know what they know deep down, maddening their parents or soul achings or whatever. Slap up typos. Give me some new stuff, but I've got that same problems, growing, removing problems I am that you have will change. Let's start this over again, my friend. So, that he didn't mean, see how I did it. Of course. What he meant elegant, tying ribbons together, playing a violin, soft, smooth, sullen instrument, golden flow, I live for, I do. No, deep down, that's a different circuit than the one that makes you love me. Yeah, I can impress you when it meant to be, but only after I love you. And then maybe the past will play its slightly altered version of a loving romance. Rerun, rant. I didn't call it that until it was said, because I have this little prophecy thing. Actually, I like shutting it off. Because we see what we want to, doesn't that sound nice? Type moving on, get a grip, wake up, man. What he really meant was digest. That shit's old. I burnt bright in natural and unnatch waves in Florida, Paris. And now it's quicker and tighter. I paid my dues. Bad rhymer this scent. But I have to still say, to thank you, because now it's me. I figure healthy, solid juxtaposition contrast for you to boo out. No, that wasn't from me. See, were. In self-discovery, diving, reveal itself type phases, kind of boring in some ways. I just like art. Even these fucking grammar structures don't serve my awesomeness. Don't you get it? Quit testing and loving stupid shit on your level, even if it makes you shudder. Be blank and revere, doing the best you can. I do, but man, you guys don't really have that thing you could have, but some of you have some of it, so that's enough to get me some lonely. I'm gonna have a woman so soon, and this wait is that beautiful setup for it being even better, and I'm sure some unexpected excitement will happen out of my hands, as it always does, but it won't, because that would be nice, my friend. Monosyllabic, taut, emotional sound curls, crustacean, claw cools of red or crimson, feeling to odd darches, onward, funk perps, YKWIM. To wrap up, yeah, so Anyways, blah blah, blah. Digest like. Oh, there was an energy. Ugly hiccup. Johnson. No, what? Hunter S. Thompson. How was like now? And oh, the respect. Like really though, he had some. Because like digest. Because spell. I repeated and functioned in retrospect. That's how my guided for intuitive flow. Even Catholic. No. Go of those rhyme types. I never liked either. But that's how I just said it. So I'll fix the calm with God, palm, Folgers, in a cup lake land of the lakes, bro. God long-winded. Yeah, get over it. You. Like. Yeah, how's it feel? Directed at you now, huh? Bet you didn't know I would never really do that too far, would, oh God, now I'm sorry, afraid. Frayed, cynical, bad sense of my sex, holy law, breaking humor, was always my worst side, like whatever, God damn it. Okay, so digest. Hello? God, I have to pause, apparently, to get that out through to you. Sigh. Already, fuck it. Stop. Calm down. Here it is. Digest. As in, when he teaches gives. You do it to me sometimes, etc. It's like some of the awe is from you can't get it all at once. You need to wait, digest it. Well, not wait, but as time goes by, because waiting is boring. Seriously, Soma, for a cereal, and you will be able to make it your own. But really most tired, quite wiser-like. Wise ones will not say or teach much, as prompts will seek them out, or fucking douchebag assholish, because I earned it symmetrically, and sometimes someone just needs help, and God knows I do. Sometimes I hate that sentence, last part, not hate, because that's a strong word. And that ackhole behavior will prompt some kind of bent, curt, auto-react, because for it to break, and it's intuitive, and it's those ones that do it right, you can feel it. They don't even really like that they have to, at least I don't sometimes. Ill tell you that so ill am getting to that point where mind, lower identity, just mental, lovable-ly, spiritine, ting, through various same old know-it-all projections mechanism. I will have nicer word for it one day when I'm used more to it. And another one, last thing, go fast, keep them satisstrance, fly it, Becco. I appear to, and I have been. Drugs too, but only partially. See drug rant somewhere in my vocal life terrain. My own speech comments on itself, together, for here's how I'm learning and doing mechanisms as I do them. Wow. Watch, I do them too, and learn too. Do that same thing to yourself, or just eat the side crumbs too, because bend, curl, tuck, point, fast energy grip, interface. Movement hands, I've always sort of been for prepare you to know empowerment. I am going to get over it soon because I have a girlfriend. People don't even know what that means. How it been, loneliness, and the level of fulfillment, exploration, other words you've tainted with I'm tired, literal type. Love, romance, sex, fun, parties, adventure, All words that would need a page to give any sort of parallel experience, co-awareness, merit, understanding, love, sympathy, compassion, the opposite of jealousy, etc. I do not it for you too. But you aren't hopeless. I'm going to have to keep telling myself you. Not one, though. Can't you just... Yeah, you're starting to grasp anyways. Anyway. I love Enya, but I bet she'd be weird freaky on the weekend. Yeah. Tori Amos, the Book of Amos in the Bible. She's worried with pretty nervous love, wacky, I love her, not just her, and I love her pretty pink, I like when I love. When not just about sex, you want a love sentence to prove it? You just have some hang-ups about sex, that's why you don't like me being too focused. I telepathically SFP sense. You would think it, wake up, I tell it to myself as well. As a well. But when I have, deserves new paragraph. Look at that sky. Yeah. Quick lightning, Thorialias. Those parent move different from my in-laws. Don't want to touch that lots. There, ill throw it. It's like hypnography. I must expel. Expel, move fast, release, use up, and it kills the nausea. I think. Or purging. Well... whatever. There's a lot of mechanisms at play. That's my point. So, that's another reason to get sick of. Besides, grammar breaks rules, breaks grammar. Break cycle circuits. And they wake. Notice little things they wouldn't play with, just what they need. Hell, I don't understand it, etc., etc. Wake up and remingle. I always get diluted in this world. Matt fucking Spike Power type stuff with his voice cuts. And these are the types of things it somewhat takes in some ways. For this I'm growing, so it's might not just be the world downhill Spyro type way. So, before sex, that last thing, because for very good reasons. Come on, what am I saying? Close, say, I say, I'm was to walk. Wah, ha, 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 okay. Walk. Walk. Because so, yeah, it's helped me remember or don't. You slowly got better, do the best you can. One man helps another thing across the planet. Doesn't even know it, energy. I do, and I do, come down on a respectable level, little shame, realism. From a bouncing back, I kept the temperance, thank God. Man. She's worried. Let's do it again. Blah, 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 blah. Elegant was the last thought structure. Copy ideas from others to say that circularity has an application. But I've got a magic I know you can't do. That's why you still want me, though you don't want to. Back to song lyrics now, evidently. We're recluse. I love the magical weird world we're in now. I got that hope, my and... But whatever, yeah, you'll just keep reading in anyways. respecting fully, seriously, in all seriousness. There always was as much sense operandi as there could be under this exterior. Unless you want to have those issues I know how to break them more and more every day, it seems. So, imagine I would do that because you would. Well, we won't, because that's not how it's good for fun unless whatever WBT for Zaquank for what 3 tone Eva for turn around. You can't really do that because it's stupid. Just snap out of it unless you want to look like a fool, so which you lose, her no. You don't want to for. That dignity you have, I do all this work. Retrace. For you to fix every space. I guess I did it to her, but what I'm right, so, God, I'm tired of those little games. I'm gonna snap, just stop the undercurrent. Well, all feel better if we all feel better. Check your symptoms if you want to know your diseased problem. Yeah. Because I'm sick of saying it. Something nice or something suck. Come on, come on. I can get all big and tough and puffy. I can get all judgmental of this sphere and that God of us. But really, I just want something nice. And when you've had enough shit, if you have any sense, I expect you'll feel. Oh, well, about exactly quite a lot like, well, the same about it. So whatever I don't, this style is what I want to wet the panties crowd audiences with. Right. Oh yeah, elegant. Drug tangent. Drug? Because it's like a hum crosses over and we both know what I'm talking about, like channel circuits. Neela kebab. 'Cause gotta do this and that to break through, and movements for hesitation is a grudge sounds good. What I is not consciously met up with. Because I do that dance and I'm getting good at watching it as I participate as. Here comes the sun. You, that moment where you see the world met cross over. I'm starting to hear that music in my head. Thank you, Mott. As for that others, because it is like thankly to tools to break through tension, unconscious higher self will have purposes and leech symbiosis for like a complex structure, and the ones that are nice, but if they aren't at that place, they just aren't until that awareness gives that one. Maybe growth will give you me that place to stay in for something nice, in a way for harsh learning until they get it one day. They just because I don't know doesn't mean hope. Is me lying does not mean because it's like, yeah, and then the flow ribbon drape cade swathe swings cradle down as a ribbon, but not that really gets pulled, possessed, and incarnated interchange physio like a subtle pulse phase vubmer type like gamma violet type soft, clear, clean, pure like other things I want it to be, so I sound cool as I describe, but not full authenticity. Because spiders avoid spiders, right? Because so it's like this thing, a conductor, or curt matter fact, or command, or faculties, but with precision's grace, as for swift, enveloped, and barn, you're lost. But not lost because it's carrying to like a drug discovery, give birth to itself. You know you want it somehow. Who controls it? And do type stuff, energy, hate. Using that played out will advance change as we accelerate one hopes. They don't all stay the same forever, but like, you know what I mean. Because they won't, or spatial different jumps from one advance to how excited I discovery over am. Because those territoriations, I used to call it, almost makes me sick as I dredge obsolescence. To feel good, do I really? Yeah, fake excite. I had that really very envelop until those teachings take only so far, and it went. Like it does for so many others, the movie life tells me. I feel even a comma. When it's off, that is. Zahow, wow, wow. She loves me, hugs, complexes, interlock for not quite the right, like her dad's tricks. But I get that more power every day, and I thank him. But I can't give too much because I get fucked, and that's the blah blah and sense. You can, of course, BTW. Tell even though I'm feeling commas doesn't mean. Check to make sure accurate perception of my ego's humbleness, pride, waves is synced from, of course, truth, and you might think it's me, but I can sense when it is and isn't. Ha. Great feeling. And it's tricity, like truth-triggered birds and squirrels. We're supposed to whatever and just keep going on, blah, 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 blah. I'm sure you felt the same way before. No. This seriously is not like, look how it's all one metaphors type shit. I'm just not moved by that. I get tired, want to die peacefully, get excited, want to build some great shit, get afraid of fear-worthy type shit, and get horny. But most of all, horny. Come on. Yeah, God might be a woman that I love, like sister, fucker, mother, etc., forever. Beautiful phrasings is how I would say it. Thought, of course, that damn thing where you can just always sense you're wrong, especially when it's those damn things that might have to suck lessons or so growth. You get to that thing beyond what you think, type, or not thinking, or whatever I wish God would think or do, I would ever type shit, and scary shit, of course. Sigh. And whatever. I mean, it's like, I think it'll work out. I like the sense of humor and all the love, grace, beneficence bestowed on me. And excitement drama is drama-like, but can you just get me laid so I'll shut up? Yeah, great joke, Lee. I love you. We both know I have beauty potential and blah blah. I just will when it does and look back on and, oh, mark my words, boy. Baby, I will. Yeah, freaking organized. Yeah. Gonna be soon. Yeah. My brain's all fucked. I don't want the negative emotions. I miss rich people. It'll be fine. I just feel bad for 5 seconds right now, etc., etc., etc. Cathardo. Cheesy writer. To reader. Telepathy. Rearranged grammar dynamics to serve some purpose or tool as cut, twist, dance like breakthrough for phase. No clipping kind of invisibility. But just really physical emptiness, walk through walls type shit. And a little not where I want it to be yet rhyme scheme. Sham. Because of if you. Like look at first glance. I've done it too, yeah. Maybe we all have done that stuff, and oh god, what have I done? Kinda unpleasant retaliation to unpleasant that feelings of so for with yeah. If you just glance and think those diary thoughts. I'm reading someone's diary, personal journal, whatever type thing, and oh, he, though, she, like catharsis. Because it was like, whew, catharsis. This is cathartic. But that's just kind of a little too much emphasis, you know what I'm saying? And I like how he's got that rephrasing, make it really normal. No big thing type, whack text, wacky type, funk teach type. Oh god, I gotta go to bed soon. And finally, so speaking of, okay, played out. So if you'll forgive me, I just want earn having talked about all that way just for sex. Nop, of course, not, god damn it. But I do want to talk about that. Pretty vagina like pink. You see, they took away. There's a little pause, period, sentence structure, flow, discover, organization type, movement, not. On the structures you view with parenthets, face this one now, but last 1/8 type area, seg, goes with, multiple descriptors. Prevalence, oof, goes with O, for, because O, with break arrangement, with period, flow, etc. Course describes is always hard, how the fuck, ooh, think I got so impressive with now ha, I, sane. For this paragraph beginnings is a like Yoda, but I fucking hate to reference that movie, like not really, but it is played out fucking Yoda talk references. Whatever, I'm glad and galled actually. That we have abilities, we have that for to turn tone downs and fix troubleshooting problems because we have the programming to break of the self-clinician sphere real. M. Type way of being energized, etc. So funny word tools. Don't we all think we're fucking Gandhi wizard fucking Morku Mirakwa Oi Mork type? Huh. It's not me, it's just how I am. I will change it if you let me. Probably even if you won't, because I will take those things we like and grow. Ah, alright, so the avoiding fucking pussy thing. I always hated the word pussy. You know why? Haha. I just transcended fucking whatever parentheses. Evil, brainwashing, conspiracy, smurf. Yeah, because it's like whatever conspiracy theory is like fucking 2004. I do, though, however, bridges, it's like With discon recon for planet, I mean placement place. Place like planting, panting like seeds for discon recon. That's one part you can see Cybergena core gain again, like whatevernetic type programming wires circuits to people and look at change effect, grow, help, funk, whatever. I think it's like, I don't know, I just like those fucking things. I sick of fucking negative potential outcame prediction for bony fucking paranoid sizzle fucking frazzle energy. If you know how I move for what I'm saying, snap out of it. You fucking knew when you were a kid. Sex is so 2007. I'm not and it's not. Bad econ. Oh, me is the new be lack. Gonna be a fucking babysitter in reverse. Or whatever. Or maybe we are. Fucking synthesized banana flavor. What will they think of next? Shush. Theories and paranoia. You never know what's going on. Or you do. Shoosh. Okay, anyways, sorry. Yeah. It's like all these fucking words are... Everything looks much more lucid right now. Okay? Like, fucking... Okay, so it's all these fucking... Language as a tool. Fucking... whatever. Turn it off when you trust me. Like, inhibit. Fucking structures. Fucking boxes. Move energy to the vessel that has the brightest eyes. Preparation. As a species, I've got another theory. I just waited sarcastic. He was right, going on. Oh, revolutionary. That's the other side. Tells you how it is with an insistence on ego diminished like tone of voice. I've always said it's that stuff that where the juice is like tangents with, but you've got to figure out who wants what you don't. If you get everyone's as intuitive is hard when it's just good sense and flow and like a little mix. Sprizz. Come on. So words. Next movement on topic coverage attempts. It always does happen eventually, huh? Huh? Yeah, it's like we're becoming closer friends, you and I. Not like oneness, though, I don't know, whatever. I'm just that fucking kid who doesn't like overwhelming, fucking horrible losing shit. Like you don't, and delving into it does what delving does to anything. Let's see. Maybe I want to do fucked shit to other mans, and we're one, and maybe I should have horror to me, or whatever, because that make me see all the other shit I don't see that's part of one. Or maybe I'm just applying bad past stuff to an inherently not too shabby thing. And then there's those possibilities of whatever, like openings that I've never liked, mass hysteria, fucking group bandwagonings type, let's all buy into this too simplistic fad meme. That'd be great. That old Al whatever's aside, that intuition we both have tells me, nah, don't want that idea. Something feels too off, extreme and simplistic in it. But I kind of like it as I learn to not just be all or nothing, fucking cut and dry, okay? I see my own wiring while saying this one thank you for being with me on this progression journey. How neat to say this. So whatever, I hope it all works out. And I know that it won't, and clever words it will, and blah, blah, blah. Out of place. Oh, so yeah, finality. That's where I was. At. Fucking spiral A. At. Fucking. Yeah, that's just it. Fucking. Anyways, yeah, whatever. I just think most words to describe fucking anything, fucking shit, are fucking trumped up, fucking stupid shit. Especially sex words. I mean, come on. Pussy, vagina, ass, butt, penis, dick. God, they all suck. Cock is somewhat okay. Clit is neutral. Fuck you in the ass can be a nice thing to say to a lady. In the right heat. Moment. And moment, whatever. So with that said, I like female. I forget how much I love them. And I get jaded at their barriers. But I really like one is close. Word clench up, finger cross hard to accomplish this and get you goddamn approval. I fucking pray to God I don't need it. To God, whatever. Because I love them and I do more for them than most of you fucking people, as I call themselves, we or whatever, because ever imagine just in terms of awareness alone. I mean, hello? I've fucking experienced, studied, fucking crazy shit. You can't even imagine. Fucking show off. I love little tiny girl, huge fucking mega tiny little waist breast ratios and shit. Fucking fuck your face, nigga. Fucking symmetrical face ass girls. Fucking blonde and shit. I love the fucking classy girls. I never hold a conversation with, love to bang them. Never fucking fucked. Them never would love to because they're fucking hot and classy. I'm sure those parts, there are those parts I love and not love, but whatever. They're hot. I mean, hello. Yeah, it's like, and the little redhead curls tight. Little whatever shit around their little bend over waist, and I could say I love it, and I do. And I do. Say it. Because I do. But then I just fucking snap into this other mode where I know what the fuck to do. Yeah. Because, and then I do. And it's like, dude, it's on. And then I think about, like, I have these dynamics, and it does this thing, and it, like, energy fucking. And that's the word you bring out. And that's the word you get. Whatever. This keys are like coal or some trippy shit right now. You think I care. The fucking grill is a dog. Whatever. Like, whatever energy and whatever and shit. It, like, I fucking get this intuitive fucking automation discovery guidance like when you do. 'Cause we all do. Because it's like, how the fuck do you know how to be good in bed? You just do. People. Oh yeah. It's like fucking same idea. Same experience, reference, feelings, actually. Mechanisms. It's like, fucking, I get this compelled fucking vibe, that hot-ass girl trigger. I feel automated visuals, like penetrating, mounting is in some way depends on how she cooperatively sets up her fucking auric connection points, if you know what ever what I'm saying. Know what I mean? Yeah. Get that fucking hat off the bed. Ah. Just kidding. Fucking WTF. Hot ass is in the MS Word dictionary. Yeah, and it's like, whatever, that does something, but I tell you, if that matches not what you're looking for, it's fucking hard as a fucking, doesn't matter what you do, how you press. Now what I'm saying? Because it's like what games we're playing, or I don't even want to play them, and I hope there's an exception. The girl's so conscious, fucking crazy shit, same page. I mature evolve. Enough this point, hope. No, I don't hope. Damn it. Why, it sucks when you unlock those things, words pinch up, and it's like community fucking plain spells and shit, whatever. I don't even care. Have you noticed I haven't even really been using apostrophes, motherfucker? Yeah, and it's like one day I hope I'll meet her or whatever. Fucking now, fucking sun, fucking time, whatever. I'm doing something wrong. No, I'm not. Wait for caramel to fucking recycle surface out whatever redheads. I can't describe the romance and love bliss I have right now. That will later, in that other book, or whatever. I'm craving fuck crazy because I had so much, remember. That crazy shit I mentioned, they can't imagine. Well, it's like whatever. The thing is like, seriously, fucking let me horny bro and you'll get that idea, because I don't like that fucking incestophobe fucking type stuff about get them because it's like whatever, it works, but I'll do it because I don't like it, but whatever. Ha. It's like fucking, I see other people do it and whatever. It works. Kinda grimy, crude, but whatever. I don't see some fluffy fucking koalas fucking pink telling me to whatever fucking pick your reality right. You don't have to follow those rules. They're grimy, crude. Well, whatever, maybe one day whatever, who knows, what scary, bug-fraidy, cat, whatever fucking shit going through, that it's not the big deal that we think it's to feel fucking bored, fall garage, urethane, odor, saw, fucking radial shit. Whew. Yeah, it's like, sneak that little cigarette butt in the Mountain Dew can. Like, I don't care how much space this imaginary computer screen paper takes. Buzz. Buzzing. Open to interpretation, right? Yeah, it's like, oh, by the way, I'm not editing the fuck out of this shit, so you know. Fuckkin. That's it. Baby. Take it, yeah. Who? Party. Okay, seriously. It like, what do I like? I guess anal. I guess. Yeah, I like. A girl who knows what she wants, but also doesn't, if you know what I mean. Not that fucking short skirt fucking skirt, fucking long jacket shit either. BTW. It's like fucking, okay, yeah, hair color, whatever. I haven't had one in a while. A lot of girls don't like it. If you like them, or women, or whatever, they have this wiring, and it exceedingly, excessively fucking difficult. But they're getting over it, thank God, type shit, with the help of a lot of men, I must say. But whatever, we love them. They're fucking beautiful. I mean, fucking beautiful. Fucking crazy. I mean, star-studded fucking jewels. I love, like, little neck, skinny, thin thing, place of vulnerability on a choker, black, neck black, fucking gothic, little, not too gothic, fucking little girl, fucking black hair type, heavy glob, eye shade, fucking sticky, thick clops of fucking, they don't give a shit, they know they're hot, and that's not for sex, that's for, I mean, that's not for arrogance, whatever accidents, maybe it says it is, I don't give a because it, like, not arrogance, it, for fucking hotness, fucking who cares if I see that shit right outside of the club, I'm talking little fucking girl from nowhere, fucking accent, funny job, whatever, career, ethnicity type, rosy cheek, a little, every once in a while, I could just fuck it. While she goes, guided up and down like that tight little cheek puff blush, powdery little, tight, tiniest little baby pigtails on those sides of that little, those heads, it's like, fucking can't even describe, I can, it's like, fucking, if you'll let me finish, God, like you even know, whatever baby, whatever baby, whatever baby, what a concept. My neck aches, I'm tired, cracked out, and I need sleep. See what I do for you, baby? Yeah, whatever, it's like, if you can't sense my humor, quas canton, what be, and so yeah, it's like, French blonde back porch on a so very distinguished, elegant class respectability tells me there's French braids, and it's like because, and it goes, because, it's like blue eyed, like slight bend, curtsy, and give me that head. I don't attention much for that one right now for some reason, and I like anal. Yeah, that's right, because it's like, whatever. It's like, whatever. Ha! Yeah, I thought I saw a cloud of niceness right peripherals. It's like some tin to do when you know when it goes. Like, I don't really want to girl teenage scrunches her face and white chalk cream skins because it's cute. I'm big resistance from a girl is easy to incept because she wants you to push it in on some level metaphor if you can imagine without twisting that clarity of an energy with twisted, because I discover that the problem right now as I type speak it is let me be more clarity, for it's like this thing you must sense when to not be fucking pig, of course, you idiots, because it's like to be nice, or as I feel to should, I'm pretty nice for like when you've got a clear no type shit. Of course it's is no. And that other cute little fake resistance energy I love. I don't know if I should. I feel kind of nervous. Pink scrunch, yeah, it's okay. You just take it like a good girl. And I'll keep giving it to you. But you're gonna have to take what I'm giving to you as deep as I want it. We'll go slow. I don't want to hurt you any more than a tiny little bit when you're getting used to it. But I want you to take it as deep as you can. I'll just keep pushing slowly more and more into your cute little pink and blonde little tiny body. And I know you like taking it. That's how your little body is wired. You're built to come from my cock. And when you're trained the right way, from all the knowledge and experience and abilities I have sexually from the other cute little tiny girls I love to fuck, you'll come just from seeing my cock. You'll come from that G-spot in the back of your throat. You'll come when I fuck you in your little ass and play with your little clit, and that friend of yours walks up. She looks at me like she wants to fuck me and starts licking you in between your legs until the overcome of your instincts tricks you into more pleasure than you thought about before you met me and didn't even have those fantasies I planted in you. That's right. Now that you've been tricked, how does it feel to have 10 times 100 that pleasure a normal bucks couple they say is right has? Don't worry, I wouldn't think about it. He'll just fuck it up, honey. I'll take care of it. And maybe one day you'll know how much I love me and how much I love you, sweetie. You're always free and I'm always here. I hope you come to me, baby. I hope you come for me, baby. Because those orgasms release that 5 pounds of water weight, sacred fluid to eliminate your period, excessive emotionality to stress degree, freaking religious levels of pleasure, so good everyone is built to stop it. Come on. Whew. Fucking tension point message, releasing emotional issues, allowing the vulnerability of fucking spasmodic freaking blackout fuck in full body shit fucky. An orgasm fucking shit, whatever. One day. You'll get it when I'm work so hard for it so good. What I've done, I worth it. You have drugs, spirit, growth, travel, LA, fucking women, fucking music. Is the everything. Because I will further than it has been, ever been. Yeah, come along. If you can. It's sweet. Ting. Awaits. Ah-oh. It goes for O. That awaits my beautiful soulmate. One day to meet. I haven't met her yet. I want to meet her, yeah. 30 poems, 8,000 I wrote for her about forever, please. I love you. I pray. I love you. I pray for you. Bay. B. Bu. Bye. Ba. Bo. Ah. O. E. Ah. A. Ah. Postfe of mycosimp aquapedic pure. Queasiness is finally fading away, thank you, baby. I have no patience, integrity, patience, love, chivalry, grace, fucking niceness, politeness, nobility, whatever. I'm a fucking badass in bed, you better know it. Forever. This is the end. My silly first reaction to terror. Dash, dash, dash. Hate as a response to fucked up bullshit directed at me by many, 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 many people in an inconsiderate way repeatedly over time, because I would love to not have hate, but I have not found any other way to stop this kind of shit. And after the exact necessary reaction, I like and choose and use all of my automated, aggressive, harsh reactions to serve as a peaceful, no need for hate state of being. And fuck everyone who has any fucking number of techniques for punching all sorts of holes in this, but with no fucking energetic fucking truth or backing or even specific logic. I am at the end of my rope. If any of you don't like this side of my being, then don't be an asshole to me in subtle or not subtle ways repeatedly to an obvious and intense degree over an extended period of time, and not listen to my very nice methods and techniques that I use to get you to listen for a fucking extended period of time. And fuck any amount of glee you get from me caring this much. Fuck you. You create attempted lose-lose situation drama games, which I will not be a partake of, and I will be leaving your company very soon, asshole. And I hope you change so I can write something nice about that great side of you that you could decide to let take over. By Lee Zupan. Fear, fear, fear. Yeah, that word's really there. That's a fucking word. In some fucking psychological application, shiver, cold, curses, cures, nausea, in some fucking language. And hate, yeah, hate. I've got hate, and I've got hated, and I scare people. And I've got all those intensity levels of all those intensities. And it makes me sick, and it's fucking stupid. Fucking stupid. For fucking idiot children who haven't fucking woken up, matured, or who have the decency to be nice. I don't care about all the ways metaphors use energy to break down occurrence and the etc. with what turns into bullshit. I don't fucking care if you theorize or if I paranoize that it's a primitive desire to have wrath for your shit, because I do enjoy stopping fucked upness. And guess what? I enjoy not even being there in the first place, even more. I don't care about duality, contrast, perfection, balance, and every other fucking thing you try to tell me. Fucked upness is not okay, and I am against that, and not wanting to battle it either. Just wanting it to not need to be battled, and for it to just not exist. Fucking wake up. Fear has always been the only fucking fucked up tool you ever had to make me listen to your shit. Well, fuck you. You are wrong. No fucking conversation. Double standard. Keep a system true to itself and it becomes a followed, self-operating circuit. Just because it's true to itself. My music is a fucking weapon. My music is a weapon. My lack of concern is a retaliation. The answer is the opposite of what you forced me to do. Your energy lies into painting me as the cause. I feel layers opening up more every day, every other way is certainly a possibility. Your shit is perfect. And part of what is helping everything and me learn really clever wordsmith bullshit justification. Keep telling yourself that. If it's true, then fuck this world. So ha! Take that. Yeah, I'm getting better at it. You fucking sickened. Made me hollow and callous. To the flame of a soft heart, burn brighter so I can see you, please. I'm not like the others. They got pushed to this position, sickened. I will lash out as my flexing conditions, the exponential prodigal speed, elect, talon, God, system. You can't even just try to imitate visions of instant learning levels beyond your foolish prison. And fuck people up and think that's God, some kind of reverse intellectual engineering for not having the balls or the mental energetic effort decision to just fucking control it. Read into only my all caps. See what you think your fucking stupid sleuthing is. Yeah, it's that animal nature that's keeping you stuck. Fucking wake up. Super developed evil? I doubt and fucking eternally disapprove due to my personal taste, etc. And at the very least, do not want to be around your goddamn presence. And I don't give a fuck if some stupid or smart, fucking annoying, evil fucking force wants to act all pissed or guilt trippy because I disapprove of it. That's stupid. And just a trick to get me to not stop it for being fucking stupid, idiotic, and evil. Yeah. Fucking read into this and see how I connect shit and think it's weird or whatever fucking word that I would type this shit on the side and not just bring it out front. Well, fuck you. You piss me off. Your stupid childish male aggression is a battle and stupid, and I fucking demand that it works out peacefully. I don't care what your goddamn stupid thinks and secretly wants to allow to experience some stupid fucking trauma, which will not happen. Goddamn you all and your stupid fucking imp demeans that just do the work of shit. Fucking shit. And I don't care if you just want to tease me and get me to be aggressive and take everything I give and just turn it into fucking fucked up shit because you're aching for some fucking stupid fucking drama. Well, fuck you. Grow the fuck up. Yeah, that's right. You. Fucking now. And your fucking stupid childish fucking terrorizing shit is bullshit. And I've had to fear it. And that's the only reason I haven't said, fuck you. You are wrong. And you fucking know it. Fuck your philosophy, justification, childishness, overcome your fucking abuse we all had, and grow the fuck up the way I mean it. Not your stupid fucking fucked up distortions, by the way. Or so many fucking people I can't even fucking remember, or fucking all of them. You will not bait me. You will not win. I will not battle the fucked up side of you. You will simply lose ground, and the good side of you will grow from the things I will say and do, and I would watch your fucking step, by the way, because karma is God, or we're all fucked. Period. And I don't care what the fuck you think, or how the fuck you label or bait, because you clearly have shown me you don't and won't. When I have my way, it will be fair, or you will be jailed on some level. And it will be up to you, if that happens to you, from the decision to, or not to, be fucked up anymore. I, F-U-C-K-I-N-G, suggest U-S-T-O-P. Being fucked up. This will end no matter what the fuck you do, so fuck you. Peace. BTW. And this should be noticed, and I'm nicer than you to say it. You all have very cool sides. And if you can somehow snap out of your fucking patterns, I would love you all a lot more. If that was all there was. Or if those cool sides at least dominated. There are truly amazing fucking sides to you guys. That's all I'm insisting on. That you let those sides take over. Or suffer the karmic consequences. Or get the fuck out of my way. Because I intend to have something go my way for once in my fucking life. I said I. Yeah, and I heard those fucking thoughts. When you read this right now. Fuck you. Sorry. This is the end.